back to the channel, and if you're new, welcome to the channel. And you already know by the title, hey, y'all, my channel is actually doing well. I got 35 subscribers, yes sir, and I'm doing good on views, yes sir. But that's not what we're here to talk about. As y'all can see by the title, I feel like y'all gonna mess with this video, cause this is something that we all doing, quarantine and all this other stuff. Like smoking gas is a trend now. Smoking weed, what, bud? I don't know what you guys call it, but in Dayton we call it bud, and in Columbus they call it gas or weed. But that's neither here or there. So this is a story time of the very first time I hit the blizzard, the very first time I hit the blunt. And you know, like if you're a smoker and you smoke gas, there's nothing like your first time. And I'm gonna just say that there's nothing like your first time hitting the gas. Like, you will keep smoking just so you can experience it just like the first time. But there's nothing like your first time hitting the blunt. And I'm just saying that. I'm just saying. But I ain't finna do all that talking, because I'm finna do all that talking. Let's get into the video. This is kind of wild, because I tweaked, and I was all, thinking about doing something for the first time. You always think about how you're gonna do it and how you plan to do it, but once you do it, it's never how you planned it. It never goes to plan. It's never like, it's a total different thing. It's like, you know what I'm saying? So I went to this it was like a kickback / party, right? And it was a bunch of my friends, people I was friends with, whatever. So I ended up going to this party, right, kicking it. And as we get later in the party, somebody sipping on something, or we smoking on something, right? Everybody feeling, and I'm sitting over there, the only one. I'm the only one at the party sober. The only one at the party still alive, for real. The only one at the party, just there. Everybody else was gone. So I'm like, nah, this ain't it. And I'm like, I don't want, when you raised a certain way, it's like you don't want to go against certain morals or whatever. And in the back of my head, I'm like, this ain't right. Then I'm like, oh, I want to do this. Like, this is something I want to do, right? So gas finally come in. We go into the restroom, a hot box. Mind you, just like 8 or 10 of us in this restroom, and it's like a guest restroom. So we all in here hot boxing. We got a few blizzies rolled, and we smoking on them. And then we got a few people smoking on FTs. Gassed out, smoked out the guest restroom. So I'm sitting next to my friend, and mind you, I'm the only one in this little session who hasn't smoked. Like, I wasn't the only one, but I was like the only one who wasn't really trying to do it for real. And all of a sudden, my friend was like, shotgun. Mind you, at the time, I did not know what shotgun was. I'm like, shotgun. And I'm like I'm sitting there looking. Sitting there looking at everybody like, shotgun. She like, it's opium out in hell. So that's what I do. We shotgun the first one. Everybody like, okay. Mind you, first time smokers, you want to get high, so you try real hard to get high. So then so when you smoking, I know that some of y'all smoke the blunt, y'all inhale it too hard, like. That's exactly what I did, bruh. I thought I was doing something. I was like, yeah, I'm a smoker. I'm a big time smoker. I does this. Nah, the kid didn't know, bruh. The kid did not know. I'm sitting in front of everybody like, yeah, not coughing, nothing, hold it in. Everybody staring at me, mind you, everybody staring at me. I'm like, and they like, and let it go. You feel me? I'm like, oh, this ain't nothing. So we do it again. Shotgun again. Then after that, my body started to just a little bit, but I still have full control, and that's what I kept telling them. I still got control of my body. I'm cool. So then they like, all right, hit the blizzy, and I'm like, hey, I'm like, all right, come on. So I hit the blunt one good time, just one good time. Mind you what I just said. First time smokers, they be trying to outsmoke people and try to do too much. First time, one good puff, one good hit. It's all it took was one time. All it took was one time. Hold on. All it took was one time. Sorry, not right. But one time, y'all. One good puff. Inhale. Sorry. One inhale. Just one inhale. Inhaled it once. And I was gone. I inhaled it and I started smoking immediately. Gas, pressure. Dying. So I'm feeling good. I'm in there chilling the rest of the session. Then it get too hot, so we all get out, right? We all leave the restroom. And as soon as I left that restroom, y'all, it was like my body had left my soul had left my body, or my body had left, like, I don't even know. Like, I wasn't here. Like, I wasn't here, but I was here. Like, I don't even know if that makes sense. Like, I was here, but I wasn't here. And if you smoke, do you know exactly what I'm talking about? Like a zombie. Yes, like a zombie. I was dead to the world, but I was alive. You hear me? I was dead, but I was alive. So I'm walking out of the restroom. I'm all woozy. I'm walking out like this, though. Everybody going their separate ways, and I'm walking out like this. Like, and all of a sudden, I see one of my friends. And mind you, this is how the gas hit me. Like, it hit me in waves of, like, emotion and whatnot. I see one of my friends, and as soon as I seen her, I just give her a hug, bruh. And we sitting there listening to trap music, hugging. Like, when I was hugging her, I was just sad. Like, I remember just, like, I wanted to cry, but I'm like, oh, I can't do this. Like, nah. But I was just so sad. I could feel like, you know when your mom make you mad, you in the car, and she make you so mad to the point to where it's like, you get emotional, you getting ready to cry for real. But you sitting right next to her in the front seat, so you don't want to show her, you know, that you don't want to, you know, but you really hurt for real. Like, she really just hurt your feelings on some, you know what I'm saying? That's how I was feeling for real. But then I looked over at, I had looked over to my side, and I had seen one of my friends was laughing at me. Mind, this dude was so dead at me. Like, he was watching every single move of mine. And as soon as I seen him, I just couldn't stop laughing. How do you go from being sad to being so happy to where you just can't stop, like, you can't stop laughing? And I could not stop laughing. Like, I was dead. I was laughing so hard that I started crying. Not like crying, but crying like real, actual tears. Like, I actually started crying in front of 10, mind you, it was like 10 or 12 of us there. So I'm crying in front of a bunch of my classmates. Fried. I just started crying, like, and I'm like, hey, nobody record me. Do not record me. I do not want to see a camera out. None of this. I do not want to see this on Snapchat, Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, TikTok. None of that. Do not record me. And I just kept saying that. Do not record me. Because I know. No, if you know, then you know. No, do not record me. I don't want to see that. Bad enough that y'all going to be talking about it in school. Do not record me. No cameras. I make sure that. I was sober enough to where I said, no recording. Do not record me. And I meant that. Do not record me. Do not record me. So first I was sad. Then I was laughing uncontrollably. Then I started crying, bruh. Mind y'all, I look pretty intimidating in person, so seeing me cry, seeing me emotional, it was something different. And everybody was like smothering me low key, like making sure I was okay. But I was just like, get away from me, don't record me. I couldn't breathe. I was crying, but I didn't understand why I was crying in the first place. Like, tears were coming down my face, and I felt sad, but I didn't understand. Like, you know, in the movie Get Out? You know the movie Get Out? where he was sitting down in the chair and she had, did her little thing and she hit the cup and he was like he was in his body but he couldn't control nothing. Like, that's how it was. That's a great example too. But that's how it was though. I was just witnessing everything that I was doing in my own body. But yeah. Like, I went from sad, laughing, to crying. I was crying. And then I'm like, all right, let me get outside. I need to go for a run. Let me go for a run. I'll be all right. I'll be straight. And I knew that if I went for a run that I would be straight, because at the time I was a runner in high school. So all I did was run. That's all I did was run. And anytime I got mad or anything, or if I wanted to that's just how I cope with things. I work out or I listen to music. So I'm like, y'all, let me go for a run. Let me go. And they're like, no way. They didn't trust me. And I'm like, I know where I am. I know who I am. I know what I'm doing. I know what I'm off of. Let me go for a run. Just let me. I need some air. I needed some air. But no, they was like, nah, no. So I'm sitting there like, okay. So then everybody like, all right, party over, because everybody just started tweaking, like, party over. And then everybody like, my friends were just trying to make sure I was okay. But I'm like, don't treat me like no kid. Like, then I just got a wave of like pride, or not even that, but it was just like, I don't know, like I don't know, like an ego type thing, like, don't treat me like no kid, don't disrespect me type. That's what I was on. That's crazy. But I was like, everybody was trying to like babying me, and I ain't like that. Like, I can take care of myself. Don't sit here and try to baby me, bruh. I got it. I got 2 hands, and I got 2 legs, and I got 2 feet. I got it. Just tell me what to do, and I got it. I can take care of myself. Nobody was understanding me, which is really why I wanted to just go for a run. So then I just got like angry. How do you go through all of this your first time getting fried? I just got so angry, bruh. I was just like, I was snapping at everybody. I was like, when my friends was trying to have me sit down when it was clean up, I was like, hey, don't touch me. I got it. Don't worry about it. I got it. I got it. Like, let me help you. I got it. I got you. I'm cool. Like, stop trying to baby me, for real. Stop trying to baby me. Then it got to the point to where I almost got into an argument with one of my friends for no reason. Like, I was like this, all off the gas. All off the gas. Don't do drugs, kids. Don't do drugs. Not saying I do drugs. Just saying. Don't do drugs. Drugs are bad for you. My story is a prime example. Man, that was just like, I was tweaking out. I was tweaking out, and the crazy part about it all is I wasn't like, one of my friends, she was going through it too, and so we were close, and I was like, hey, I need to make sure she okay. I couldn't find her, and she was like right in front of me, bro. She was right in front of me. I could not see. I couldn't control my emotions. I couldn't control nothing. But I was just like, I was chilling for real. And I wasn't, like sometimes when you get high, you get the munchies. I did, but it wasn't like, it wasn't nothing like that. But it was my first time, man. Crazy. Like, it was just all over the place. I came out the restroom sad, and I started hugging my friend, to where I started laughing so hard I ended up on the floor. From the floor to the couch, and I started crying on people's laps. Then I started walking around the house telling everybody I'm cool, don't worry about me, I got it. Like, angry, and I was just anxious. Like, how do you go through all of that in one night? One night, bruh. I flipped. And I ain't never been the same since. I ain't never seen myself like that. Ever. But, first time you smoke is always, like, know. You always want to get high like that first time because you be so high, like it's some different. And you hold on to those memories because it's, you know, it's the first time. Man, that was wild. That night was so wild that when we got back to school, I had forgot all about it. My friends were mocking me, telling me how I was acting, and I had forgot all about it. I forgot about it, but like over time, the memory had came back, and I remember bits and pieces. Like, yo, I was really acting a fool, like off the gas, acting a fool, clowning. And after that, I just like took off, with that John. Like, but at the end of the day, I wasn't even mad. Like, I wasn't even, cause I had fun. Like that night, even though I acted a fool and I showed my butt, I had fun. Even though it was crazy, I had fun. And I mean, your first time smoking should be fun. Like, you should be with someone you trust. Not a lot of people, preferably. You know. Some slight. You should always get your food. I would always recommend getting your taste buds set on something and get it before you smoke. Because if you get something after you smoke, like me, I'll go and buy the whole store and won't even think twice about it. And that's how you know, just start. Because when you get the munchies, you hungry, and you hungry for everything, for real. Munchies is no joke. So I would recommend doing it with someone you trust. If you're young, I would recommend you telling your parents. Just because a lot of people are, that's something that we're all doing today. And so a lot of people will jip you, take your money, and jip and lace. You know? So just be safe. Smoke good stuff. Smoke good weed. Smoke good weed. Smoke good weed. Smoke good weed. And do it with someone you trust, man. I'm trying to get money back runs though. But you know, take care of yourself. You know, I ain't gonna educate y'all about gas, because that's not what this video is for. If y'all want a part 2, I'll give y'all part 2. Because I've done some dumb stuff. I think that's it for today's video. Thanks for watching. If you're new to the channel, share this video. Share this video. If you want more to see, comment down below. I have stories for y'all. For days. Don't play with the kid. Don't play with the kid. If you like this video, then like it. I'm gonna tell you to like it. If you like this video, because I like this video. If you like this video, like the video. Like the video. Share this video and subscribe on the game. See you on the next video. Peace.